Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, InstaYarn Creations. This is my first video, so I wanted this to be an introductory, just to show you who I am and tell you a little bit more about me and my experience with crochet, or my lack of experience with crochet, and maybe hopefully help teach others, how to crochet for, those that are trying out. I wouldn't consider myself an expert. I'm still learning as well. I've only been crocheting for probably about 5 years now, but it's become more of a part of my life within the last, I would say, 6 months. I do have an online store that I sell some of my creations on. I guess my main focus right now has been on quick, things that I can crochet and put together, which is kind of where I came up with the name InstaYarn Creations, because it's, they're quick and easy. I thought it was the best way to maybe build up my online store, was to have things that, that doesn't take a lot of time to make, and is things that, people would be interested in using or wearing. I have made a lot of headbands and crochet hats. So I do make a lot of dishcloths. I have a couple here just to kind of give you an idea. So I believe there's I call this the moss stitch, but I think there's other names for it, kind of a similar idea. It seems to be, or it is, my favorite stitch to use when I'm making dishcloths. So I have various colors here. So what I do is I put them together, usually as a set of 2, when I post them on my online store. I've also been making these as well with that rough cotton yarn for that scrubby material. They seem to be a pretty good hit. Lots of people like, that texture. It helps with, pots and pans and stuff like that. I also just recently made this hot pad. This is actually really amazing. I think it's called the thermal stitch, and it's very thick. It's very sturdy. I really like it. I'm hoping to make some more of these. Yeah, it does take up a lot of yarn though. That's the only thing. It is a big yarn eater. And of course, what's become popular is the scrunchies. They were popular back in the 90s, and they've, made an appearance again. I mean, these are so quick to make. There's different variations of how you can make them. So the velvet is so soft, and I think they're, more of a big seller than just using maybe acrylic yarn, but I have made some with those as well. And then the other thing that I make, which is quite popular, is these. And these are so quick and easy. This is the newest pattern that I started to use. It's kind of like a spiral look. I think it's really cute. So I usually put these together in like a 3-pack, and that's what I sell in my online store. Yeah, so that's just a few different things that I have here right now. I do have quite a few of these face scrubbies. But yeah, I mean, they're reusable. You can use them to take off your makeup, and you just throw them in the wash and let them air dry is probably the best with those, because they could shrink a little bit if you did put them in the dryer. But I mean, they're great. You can use them over and over again. I have made bigger ones too, more of like a square, so that, you can use them in the shower, kind of in replace of a washcloth. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I make. And I don't write my own patterns. I use patterns that I find. Most of them come from Pinterest. So I will, any video that I do post, I'll definitely make sure that I credit to the person who created the pattern. I don't want to, I'm not going to take on someone's pattern as my own. That's certainly not, how I would do things. So, but I think most of my videos to start with are just going to be different stitches, and I'll show you how to do them. I do think I have one little bit of an advantage, you know, with maybe helping out others who are beginning, is that I am left-handed. So my videos probably will be more geared toward left-handed people, and I know sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. And with left-handed individuals, we are a little unique in that we kind of all do little different things. Some of them are a little quirky, and how we hold our yarn and our hook. And so I mean, I think even for me, when I was first learning how to crochet, I had to, you know, watch YouTube videos, but I would have to watch different people that are left-handed doing it until I could kind of make up my own you know, comfort with the stitch, or and learning how to do that. So but yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoy my videos. I hope to, you know, post as many and as often as I can. And by all means, you know, definitely leave a comment if you have any questions about something, or if there's something that you would like me to show you. And like I said, I'm still new at some of the stitches. I don't know them all. So when a pattern asks for something, I always have to go and look it up myself to find out how to do it. So it would be fun if I could kind of learn with you guys. You know, when that happens, if there's a stitch in a pattern that I need to learn, I want to turn on the camera and hopefully learn it with you, so that, you know, you guys can kind of see me try to do it. I might struggle, but I mean, it's, you know, eventually I usually end up figuring it out, and sometimes it takes, you know, a few times, a few practices to actually master it. I know in particular the magic ring, or the magic circle, was always a tricky one for me. You know, even just being left-handed and watching a left-handed person do it, it was kind of confusing, to say the least. So I kind of had to master my own process on how to do that. So I would definitely love to show you guys. So anyways, I hope that you continue to keep watching and subscribe and give me a, you know, a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And stay tuned for more videos to come.